Hi, welcome back to another pick a card reading. We are asking today, is there a love future relationship with this person? So we've got the gold ingot, the red heart, and the diamante ring. So let's take a moment and just focus. Is there a love future relationship with this person? Okay. All right. Fate, synchronicity and signs. Okay, there's two fate signs there. Everlasting love, Paris, Cupid is true. Oh, I see my future with you. Okay, so this is kind of almost really straightforward here. It just sort of feels like it's saying, this is destiny, pay attention, the signs are already there. No matter what your situation is, this is real. It's so straightforward. Yes. Is there a love future relationship with this person? It strongly points to yes. I mean, fate and synchronicity and signs are two really powerful divine messages. It sort of feels like the universe, those cards are saying through the universe, yes, we've given you this person, we've sent you this person, and it was divinely orchestrated. It was fate bringing you two together. But I guess if you're doubting, you might need to pay attention to the signs, to the synchronicity. The message on the card says align to your desires. Notice signs and symbols for validation. So it could be that you need to look for the consistency, but also look at aligning. Like, is this person the person that you want? Because sometimes people think they want that person and then they're in two minds about it. So it's like, make a decision, align with your heart and your head, and then let the universe kind of show you that confirmation. The other thing in this card is the maple leaf. So I've mentioned that in a previous video. And so the maple leaf could be a sign for you in your connection as well in some way. Maybe it's a season or country. Everlasting love, it's got, it says T for two, and Paris, which is all about love. So it's so simple. There's not really much for me to expand on. It's almost telling you, yes, it's got here, Cupid is true. I see my future with you. Yes, there is a relationship with this person. It just even feels for me like there's nothing for me to add. It's out of my hands. It's like the cards just say, yes, this is destiny. You guys have come together for a reason. So just trust that. There's not even anything about waiting. It's just more about, I think the thing that stands out to me the most is the synchronicity and signs. I think if you're needing more validation, look for that. Look for more synchronicity, or look for the signs that you keep seeing as validation that this is right. Fate has brought you together. At the bottom of that card it says luck is with you. So I think it's out of my hands, out of your hands. This is fate. If there are specifics in your situation that you can't work out, then maybe that's what you have to hand over. You have to hand it over to the universe, to let the universe coordinate the outcome, to coordinate the synchronicity, and to let fate coordinate more of the details, if that makes sense. So this could be about letting the universe do its thing and not you work it out too much. All right, I hope that gave you some messages, some clarity, some insight. We'll move on to pile 2. Okay. And which was the red heart. Oh, destiny point. Let's see. Destiny point. Promise. Obstacles and delays. Okay. Happily ever after does happen. Cupid decorates the home. Okay, so there could be an obstacle about maybe... Oh, there could be an obstacle about... I feel like the home is about living together. So maybe there's issues about living together, or living together is the issue. Cupid decorates the home. It just feels like living together could be the solution that leads to, I want to say marriage, because then you got happily ever after. That doesn't necessarily... Well, the promise is about... The promise card is the image of a wedding dress, and it says happily ever after, or twice. It says in the promise card and the heart message. At the bottom of the promise card, it says all dreams are possible with this love. So again, the answer is yes. Is there a love future relationship with this person? Yes. Destiny point again is coordinating. So my feeling with that is, again, depending on where you guys are with your situation, it could be that somebody needs to make an important turning point, or an important turning point has already been made. Obstacles and delays in the middle could suggest that if you guys aren't together right now, or if there is some sort of difficulty between you, see, they're together and they're still lightly holding hands with each other. So even if you're not together, or you've had a misunderstanding, or you guys are temporarily separated, it really is quite temporary. Obstacles and delays is just a card that is about temporary delays and issues. My feeling, something about the home. Cupid decorates the home. Maybe living together is going to help graduate, move the relationship to the next stage. Or maybe the topic of living together is you know, what will evolve, but that card actually comes after the obstacles and delays. So it could be that maybe living together somehow is the solution to the next step of your relationship. It certainly is. So the question was, is there a love future? Yes. It does look like there's a temporary obstacle delay, but you know, the heart confession says happily ever after does happen. There are strong cues that suggest yes, there is a future here, quite a happy one. Or it could be that maybe you guys don't marry, because maybe someone doesn't want to remarry, or maybe someone doesn't believe in marriage. So maybe living together is the happy compromise. So again, I think sometimes it's about taking the messages and see how they fit for you, but definitely this is certainly a positive. Yes, there is a future here. All right, so moving on to pile 3 is... okay, I got sidetracked there. Okay, so protection, I will always love you, official honor. So maybe you guys aren't together at the moment, or okay. Cupid surprises, and endings make necessary beginnings. So, I mean, again, yes, with the official honor card, I'd say yes. Is there a love future relationship with this person? Protection. So the protection card was created from, it was a message about, sometimes people would ask in readings, they would say, well, like if they weren't together, and they would have the reading wanting to know, you know, what's going to happen. And sometimes people would be worried and say, well, you know, is their mother going to influence them and tell them to, you know, not talk to me? Or is this person going to move away, and are they going to listen to their friends, or are they going to meet someone else? And natural questions that people are worried about. So the protection card was sort of saying, no, your relationship is protected by the universe. So even if other people try and interfere, the connection is protected. So that's the sort of the meaning behind that card and where that originated. So in this here, it's sort of saying that your love is protected by the universe. If there's been difficulties between you, if you're worried that it's not going to work out, it's sort of saying, no, it will work out because the universe is guiding and protecting you. Now, the spirit message, I will always love you. Now, this can depend on your scenario. It can depend on, you know, what's happening. It can be a deceased loved one, maybe blessing you about this love, or maybe it's a deceased parent or relative, or it could be a deceased, partner. Maybe you've lost a significant partner in your life, and maybe they're blessing you with this relationship. If that isn't relevant, it could be that if you guys are apart, it's saying this person does love you. It's certainly a confirmation either way. I guess part of that message is about spirit, but you are being blessed with this love connection. Someone is helping you from the other side, I'm going to say. Official honor is certainly a beautiful card about, the next level of love. It's that, to me, it kind of was more about like engagement, announcing to people, yes, we're together, we're official, we're officially together, we're a couple. It was that kind of meaning with official honor. So it's certainly about being an official couple and coming together. Cupid surprises, so maybe you'll be surprised that this happens. Maybe you'll be surprised that it moves to the next level. I mean, in the Cupid surprises card, he's kind of got a parcel behind his back. So, maybe someone's hiding something that they know they want to make this happen with you, but maybe they're just not quite ready yet. And then I've got endings make necessary beginnings. So if you guys have split up, then maybe you guys needed to end before you came back together again to start in this way. Or you've come from a really difficult ending, a difficult chapter in your life, and maybe you needed to go through that to really embrace the joy and love in this connection that you have now. So is there a love future with this person? Yes, strongly, because of the protection card and the official honor. There is certainly a future here. And the endings make necessary beginnings card is really just reinforcing that something had to end to make this new beginning. And it's really quite nice. So I think there's a quite a positive, I would say the next step from this combination of cards, I would say the next step will be being more official together and maybe getting engaged or letting everybody know that you're official and that sort of thing. So I would say that's that next level. And that can still be a strong, influence for a love future together. So I hope that gave you some clarity, some messages about your particular love situation. Leave a comment below. Let me know how you enjoyed this particular video. Give me a like, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.